Hello, I'm going to present the approach which I took to find the solution for Titanic competition in Kaggle by using Microsoft Azure Machine Learning Studio. To get the dataset, we have to go to the Titanic competition in the Kaggle site, and here you can find the data sources for the competition, and here it displays the format which we need to submit the answers. After downloading the dataset, I'm going to use the train.csv function in Azure Machine Learning Studio to import the dataset into the Azure environment, and then I'm going to use the select column function to get the columns which I need to train. In there, like this, I'm going to take all the columns except the passenger ID name and embarked, and then I'm going to run it. Actually, I'm not using those columns because they doesn't make much impact for the training model, so that's why I ignored them. And here you can visualize the columns which I extracted to train the model. And in the sex column there are male and female, and in age column you can see that some values are missing also. And then I'm going to use the edit metadata function here to edit the metadata of the sex column, because in there data is stored in male or female, and in that type the machine cannot read the data, so we have to convert it to the language which the machine and studio can read. So I'm going to make it categorical and here I have took the clean missing data function and split data functions also. I'll explain why I am using them. And here I am using the train model function and then the score model function. So those are the functions which I am going to use to train my model. And the algorithm which I am going to use is two-class neural network. So you have to have an idea to select which algorithm you are going to use to train the model. So I am not going to explain that part. So this is the flow of my training model. As I told you, by using the edit metadata function, I am going to convert that into a categorical value. So in there I have clearing the missing values and replacing those missing values by using median of the column. And here by using split data function, I am going to split the data set into 80% and 20% to train and to test the model. So then I'm going to run the model and train the model. So here we can visualize how our model has trained, and it shows us accuracy of 0.889. That means it is a good model. then we have to predict the solutions for that test data set which the competition provide us. So to that we have to import that data set also. So first I'm going to arrange my module model by importing that test data set, and then I'm going to take the functions which I use to train the model. So that's what I am doing here, and in here I'm going to remove that survived column from the select column, because in there we have to predict the survived column. In the previous occasion we extracted the survived column to train the model and give an idea about how the passengers are survived. So in this data set there is no survived column, we have to predict that, so we have to remove that. And here again I'm using the training model function and the score model function. So in the format which they are saying, they are asking for the passenger ID and only the survived column, so we need to extract only those two columns for the final submission. So that's why I am using select column function and edit metadata function. I'll explain how I am using them. So first I am going to set the model and use that training model to predict the solution for that test data. So after connecting training model into the score model, now the prediction part is over. Now I'm going to make the format as they requested in that Kaggle competition page. So in here we need to predict the survived column. That's why I extract that survived column the train model, and here we need to only to give the passenger ID column and the column which we are predicting the solution. So I'm inserting those two columns, and then I'm going to rename that two columns as they mention in the competition page. So in here the column which we are prediction is known as the scored label, so we are going to rename it as survived, and the passenger ID column as it is. And then the formatting also done, and then I'm running the whole model, and then you can visualize the data set and the prediction. So in here no missing values. So everything is good so far. Then here I am using convert to CSV function to download the predictions as a CSV file, and after running it, it converts to CSV format. And right clicking on it and click in download, you can download the CSV file which is consist of the predicted solutions. And here you need to submit the solution. And there I'm going to submit prediction, and here I have already submitted the solution, and you need to drag and drop the solutions to this upload section, and then it automatically generates your score value. So I have uploaded several solutions, and here is my ranking. So for the moment I am at